Hey, is it possible that the less on-page optimization has no H2 and H1, no bolded keywords, etc., the better ranking it gets in recent algo updates? I've heard some people saying that they believe that over-optimization was could have been responsible for some of the drops. I can't remember who I heard saying this type of stuff, but or they say, the articles are too SEO'd or whatever. But I don't think that's really the thing. So like, for example, I'll just pull up this one article on our website here because I pulled this up for a recent example um, on a different video I made. But so, here's a article we have on Sterling Salot that I wrote about toxic backlinks, right? So I've got the keyword up here in the URL, toxic backlinks. I've got the keyword up here in the title, toxic backlinks, finding, identifying, dealing with them. It's exactly the same as the H1. And then, yeah, you can see URL is a little bit different. So these are the three main spots. These are like the three main things about on-page SEO. If you do these three things and one more thing, I'll tell you about in a second, like you don't really need to worry about too much. So we got keyword here, we got keyword here, and we got keyword title. So those three things, and then getting the keyword and variations of the keyword and related keywords in your content, right? This is on-page SEO. You don't need to think about any crazy ratios. I've even been using a lot of like tools less, like Surfer or even like Neuron Writer, whatever you use for on-page optimizations. I feel like this stuff is just, it's not super necessary, but if you're a beginner, it does a good job of kind of pushing you in the right direction. It can also be good if you have like writing teams, as far as like automation and giving them something, some kind of like guidance, because let's face it, not everyone's going to be a professional SEO. But anyway, I just don't think it's as necessary as a lot of people think to like really super optimize this stuff. But absolutely, I would 100% not stop putting the keyword in these three main spots, and I wouldn't consider that over optimization at all. And I think you'll see that for pretty much all, I'm gonna say like 99.5% of keywords ranking, people are gonna have the main keyword in these three spots still, and that will never change. What might change is like how SEO the article is, which is where they try to get all this topical coverage. Like maybe they start the article with, maybe even like this, like what is a toxic backlink? I guess this one isn't, this is different because this query toxic backlinks is like actually learning about toxic backlinks. But let's say the keyword was something like, how to disavow toxic backlinks. So if the article is how to disavow toxic backlinks, and then we're starting the article with what is a toxic backlink, like I feel like this is too SEO'd, right? This stuff was like more stuff that we did in the past, but now you're like you're not giving them the answer they want. Like give them the answer as fast as possible. And this is part of the reason why we do these like key takeaways at the top, right? But yeah, so yeah, I don't think unless they're doing like super like over optimized kind of stuff like this, or like tons of like FAQs maybe, or like almost like borderline keyword stuffing or and stuff like that, keyword stuffing like H2s or whatever. And by the way, I would still put like you try to get some keywords and related keywords in your H2s. I don't think that's over optimization either. But if you're going too crazy with it, I guess it could be a thing. But honestly, it's not really something I'm looking at all. As far as recent algo updates, I think it has much more to do with your monetization method than anything else. I don't think the updates were about helpful content at all. I think that it was, I mean, it's probably like a much smaller signal, or at least just not the overarching signal. I think the main signal they were looking at is how you're monetized, and then from there they kind of looked at some other signals, and it wasn't just helpful content. I'm not really sure what they were looking at, and I don't think anyone does quite yet. But yeah, if you just saw a bunch of like the good sites that got hit as well, and the one thing they had in common is they were just monetized with affiliate or ads. The content was great, first-hand experience, just great stuff, and still get hit, right? But yeah, I wouldn't worry about basic on-page stuff. You're not going to get yourself in any trouble with that. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Be sure to check the links below for more info on this topic, as well as other cool stuff like SEO case studies, our Facebook community, and our link building services. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks, and happy ranking.